Get over here. Get on this side. Get on that side. One, two, ready, go.
Take a seat right over there. Sit on.
Hold on. Sorry, I forgot to mute that. Let's try it again. Two, ready, go.
Take a seat right over there. Sat on the steps. Stared, leave. Cabinets are bare and I'm on the way. Just how we got into this mess. Got to regret it. I know we've been not good intention. So pull me close.
you just meet me in the middle? I'm losing my mind just a little. So why don't you just meet me in the middle? In the middle. Woo! This is my little girl Savannah. Give me a high five, baby girl. Get back in there and watch. That is my special guest today, Savannah Banana. She is actually on her way in here to watch the class along with us. Sorry for the little hiccup at the beginning. Hope you guys are rocking it out today. I'm glad that we had the opportunity to have her join in. So anyway, oh, how you guys doing? We're on class number 4. I think I'm about ready to lose my mind just a little. I'm drinking my coffee a little late today. Hey, I don't know if you guys noticed, but just to get started here, I got a different ukulele. How cool is that? This one is different. It's got a sound hole where it's supposed to be, right? And look how thin it is. And it's a little dirty. I just don't notice the glare off there, but it's really pretty. It is a tenor ukulele. So we'll talk more about that here in a little bit. If you guys are having a good day, give me some hearts. I need some love today. I actually ventured out. I didn't get out yesterday, but today I got out and it was just weird. So give me some love by hearts. Let me know that you guys are here. It's some good stuff. We got to keep getting going here, getting and going. I'm just not speaking right. Just a reminder, and I need to really update this too. You can, if you enjoy these classes, I did put it up in the pinned comments. If you're joining these, this is my livelihood. This is all I do with all the shutdown and everything. And I think we'll be here a little bit longer. You can tip me at paypal.me/James Brown. You don't have to have a PayPal account, or you can do Venmo at James Dean Rocks. Just again, comment below. The more you got, I know you guys sit at home and go, why is he asked us to comment? Well, the more you comment, the more Facebook goes, man, there's a lot of interaction, and they'll share, they'll do a lot more stuff. So the more you comment, the better it is for me. The more you share, the better it is for me. So if you are on here today, comment below where you're at. If you're in Georgetown, Kentucky, put Georgetown, Kentucky. If you're in, man, I'd love to get somebody from, does anybody know anybody from California? I'd like to get someone on from California. So put them out there. Comment below where you're watching. We're going to quickly every day, same time, we're going to go through and review what all the things we've talked about. We'll keep compounding. And don't forget, you could always go back and watch 1, 2, and 3 at any point in time. Or you can do 4. Watch it. Just watch it. Savannah, yesterday, like I said a couple days ago, I had made her do it a couple times. Just watch it. You can watch as many times as you want. But just review, we have the different parts of the ukulele. We have the sound hole. We have the neck. We have the body. We have, very important, we talked about the tuning pegs, but we also got a tuner here, right? We also talked about the strings. Good cows eat apples, right? All right. Also, along with the map and everything, if you guys take a picture of your kids doing the class or yourself and post it in the comments after the Facebook has gone, make sure you do that. And don't forget, you still got the coloring contest. I've only had 3 people send in, message me with their pictures. Actually, 4 maybe now. But anyway, all right. So let's talk a little bit about tuning. We talked about tuning. If you are to the left on your tuner, which is on the left side, that means you're flat. If you're to the right, you're sharp. And if you're right down the middle, you're in tune. If you've missed this class, you can go back. I believe that was class number 2 and 3, a mixture of both. So make sure you go in there and watch that if you still need help with tuning. If you feel like you're doing awesome at tuning, go ahead and comment in the comments goes, I am a superstar. If you're good at tuning. All right, talk again about holding the ukulele. We're going to go this really quick. You want to make sure that your arm is tucked in there. That's weird. That guy's got my shirt on today. We're twins. Make sure you've got a 90-degree bend in that elbow and your ukulele's across there. And we also want to make sure your thumb is in the middle. Remember, we did that ukulele wave. If you can't do the ukulele wave, you wrong. So right now, go ahead and wave. Wave at me. Say hi. Boom, doo 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 doo. I got spirit fingers on the ukulele. Who could have thought you could have done that? So you want to make sure, hopefully you practiced from yesterday till now, that you've got that ukulele in the right position, and you have, I got to work on getting my full ukulele in there. So hopefully one of the things I want you to do, if you have got tuning down, make sure you're tuned before we start. We won't tune together just for time's sake. So make sure you're tuned and ready to roll before then. All right, so today I told you we're going to learn how to do a chord. We did a chord yesterday, but now we're going to learn a little bit more about how to play a chord. It's very important. Now, before we get started, let me ask you, do you know the difference between a note and a chord? This is a note. Okay? This is a chord. So comment below if you can tell me the difference between a note and a chord. I'll give you a few seconds to do that. And I'll have a drink of coffee. By the way, I still can't find toilet paper. If anybody wants to donate toilet paper, just let me know. This is crazy. All right. The difference between a note and a chord, you're exactly right. A note is one. A chord is two or more. So that's important to know, because when I say a note, if I say play your E note, which is going to be the E string. If I say play an E chord, it's completely different, right? Hey, I want to ask you guys, this is one of my favorite games growing up. We're going to get into this. Battleship. If you've ever played Battleship, comment below if you've ever played Battleship. It's one of my favorite games. The only bad part about it, you got these little beads that stick in the board, and if you leave them out and step on them, it hurts like Legos. But if you've ever played this game and you're out there, give me a thumbs up, comment below. Battleship's one of my favorite. You sank my battleship. If you haven't played it, kids, tell your parents to go order it and play it. It's a good family activity, one-on-one. You sit there and you work on actually some skill sets, because you have to know grids, right? Battleship, how it worked is you have A across here, and then you have your letters down the side and your numbers at the top, right? This kind of looks a little familiar. The reason I bring this up is Battleship and playing ukulele and reading ukulele chord charts, we're going to talk about here in a moment, are very similar. So if I was to say A4, then you would come over here and you would find A4. And I wish I'd been able to I wonder if I can do that. Let me see real quick. Hold tight. I just now thought about this. We're impromptu here. I think there's a way that my mouse will allow us to see things. I'm going to do this quick, so hang tight. I don't think there is. Well, anyway, it was at least nice to try. Alright, so let me get back out of that. So Battleship is a game where you would just find the letter, and then you go across until you found the number. And if that number, you had a battleship, it would allow you to be able to try to sink someone's aircraft. Not aircraft, but battleship or whatever it might be. So what does that have to do with chords? If you notice here on your ukulele, we've got lines going up and down. And then we got them going side to side, right? So we have the strings, just like on that Battleship game. So let's look back at that. So going up and down, those could be your strings, right? And going from side to side, could that be your frets? That is why, that's one of the things I love about Battleship. It's so much like a ukulele. So, with that said, what I would like for you guys to do, the first thing I want you to do is hold your left hand up. You got it? Raise it up. Wave it around like you just don't care. Just joking. No, actually, you should wave around like you don't care. It's very important. This is very, very important. We are going to give the fingers numbers. How many fingers am I holding up? Comment below right now. How many fingers am I holding up? I know there's a delay, so I'm waiting. Some of you guys might have said 5. Some of you might have said 4. Some of you might not even said 0. But the answer is 4. Your thumb is not a finger. So we're going to give each finger a number. So count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, isn't 4 difficult? Because 4 is like, come on, 3, come with me. I don't want to go by myself, right? But there's your number 4. So just to review again, finger number 1 is your pointer finger. Finger number 2 is the bad finger that we never put up by itself. Finger number 3 is your ring finger. Got to put a ring on it. And then finger number 4 is your pinky. But he always wants to bring finger 3 with it. It's a tough one. All right, you guys with me? It's important to know for the next part of this exercise. So we're going to look at a chord chart grid. Oh, does this not look like Battleship? So if you notice at the top, we have the names of our strings. Good cows eat apples. Say that with me really loud. Good cows eat apples. Do it with the opera voice. Good cows eat apples. Do it so loud it annoys your family right now. I know they've got to be working. Good cows eat apples. And you can say whatever you want, so that works. What about a pinky? Pinky is still a finger. It's called a pinky finger, right? Right? Your thumb's not called a thumb finger. It's called a thumb, right? I saw that comment in there just now. All right, so we see, here's your strings. G, C, E, and A. Right? So if you notice on the side here, there's numbers. Why do you think the numbers are not on the lines? Well, when we talk about frets, we're not going to actually play the physical piece of metal that's running across on your ukulele. We're going to play the spaces. So sometimes you might want to say the first space. In the guitar world, music world, we'll call them frets, but it's really the first space. So if you hear, if I take finger number 1, put it on the G string on the first fret, and I press down really, really hard, it gives us a note. Now, if you don't press down hard, you're going to get this. It sounds awful, don't it? So you got to press down really, really hard. Now, don't forget when we're playing that we want that thumb in the middle and we want that finger number 1 curled. I should be able to stick my finger through there. It should never be like this. If you can't stick your finger through there, then you're wrong. So, thumb, again, the thumb is in the middle of the neck, finger number 1. And let's do that right now. So take your thumb, get into ukulele playing position, put your thumb in the middle of the back of the neck, take finger number 1, and we're going to find the G string, which is also the 4th string, and the first fret, which can also be called the first space. And let's go ahead and put your finger on there. And then take your right hand, you can use your thumb, and just pluck on that G string. And you got to press really hard. If it sounds like this, you're not pressing hard enough. And guess what? It's going to hurt a little bit. But guess what will happen? The more you play, the less it will hurt. Because you got to build calluses. And calluses are when your finger gets, you can't see on the tip of my finger right there, all that hot mess looks like I'm 100 years old. You build up calluses that help to keep from hurting. So you got to do it every day, even though if it hurts. No pain, no gain, they say. All right, so again, we got our G, C, E, and A at the top, and on the left side in the red we have fret 1, 2, 3, and 4. The reason we don't play it on the fret, it sounds like this. You got to play it in the middle. Now some ukuleles, like this one, if you notice those little dots, that lets us know what fret we're on. That's fret 1. You skip 2 and you go to 3 has a dot. 4 has a dot. 5 has a dot. 7 has a dot. So go up by 2s until the last one, the double dot one, is 12. So that's just a kind of a neat way to know. If you look on the front of your ukulele, you might have dots too. This one has some really cool inlays in there. That says 1, you skip. 2, you skip. 3, I said that wrong, excuse me. 1, you skip 2. 3rd fret has it, you skip 4. 5th fret has it, skip 6, 7, 9, and then it skips 2 and goes up to 12. So your ukulele should have that too. Oh, you can't yell. Your mom's talking to her students. Well, say hi to your students. Tell your mom that James Dean Rock says they should be on here. I'm just joking. All right, so you guys got that? Now, if you're ready to look at a chord chart, again, these are chord charts. Chord is more than two or more notes together, right? All right, here we go. I'm nervous for us. All right, so this is a chord chart. Comment below, what is the name of the chord that you think we're going to play? I'll have a drink of coffee while you do that. You're right. It is the C chord. How do we know the C chord? Because it's right up there. It's right there on the top, right? All right. So we're going to talk a little bit about this before we get going. Earlier I said you needed to remember the numbers on your hand, right? 1, 2, 3, then your pinky down there is number 4. Is there anything that you see on there that maybe is a number? Yep, you're right. Over there is the number 3. So it tells us that we're going to use finger number 3. Count with me. Let's do 1, 2, 3. So that's finger number 3 right there. So we're going to be using our ring finger. You guys got that? And what is bad about that ring finger? That pinky wants to follow along with it. It's like a jealous little brother or sister. It's got to go everywhere that you go, right? All right, so with that said, let's think of this through. Looking at this chart, just like we did a second ago, right? The grid. Let's go back there for a second. What string are we going to be dealing with? You see that? So it's saying that we're going to take finger number 3 and we're going to put it on the A string. That's right. So let's go ahead and find finger number 3. And we're getting ready to use it. Now, what fret are we going to put on? So let's count the frets. So we're at the top up there. 1, 2, 3. Oh, so this is going to be easy to remember. You're going to take finger number 3 and you're going to put it on the 3rd fret of the A string. So let's do that right now. So let's get your ukulele in the playing position. Your thumb is going to be in the middle. You're going to have that natural little arch there. And we're going to take finger number 3 and find the A string. And we're going to count up. There's 1, 2, 3. Oh, some of you guys might have a dot there, so that's help you to remember. Now, there's some circles on here. Those circles stand for O, for open. That means that we're not going to have any fingers on there. That's all it's telling you. That's it. That's all it's telling you. So let's try to just play the A string by itself. So we're going to play a note only. String number 1, the A string by itself. So let's make sure it sounds pretty. Does that sound pretty? Oh, that sounds terrible. Oh, it sounds bad. Ooh, so what am I doing wrong? I'm confused. Guys, comment. What am I doing wrong that's not making that sound? Why is it making this nasty sound? Let me think. What did Dean say earlier? If it makes that terrible sound, then... Oh! I'm not pressing hard enough. So let me try it again. Again, my thumb is in the middle of the neck. I've got a little natural arch. I'm using finger number 3 on the 1, 2, 3rd fret of the A string. Let me hit that note by itself. Hallelujah. It sounds pretty. Whoops. Make sure you're only hitting that one note. Now, you try that at home. If you're following along with me, go right ahead too. I'll have a cup of coffee, and then we're going to play the whole chord. Man, it's such a pretty day. I hope you guys get the opportunity to get out and play a little bit. Continue to do your part in social distance. Looking forward to getting some sun myself. I'm teaching all day today. So make sure you go ahead and get that finger number 3 on the 3rd fret of the A string. Great job. All right. You guys ready for this? We're going to play a chord. Now, I'll have to admit, this is my favorite part of teaching. And the reason why I like it so much is that when someone's face lights up when they play their first chord, because everybody can play a ukulele. Everybody. So it saddens me a little bit. I will not get to see your smiling face. So smile big for me, because this chord is going to sound amazing and you're going to do great. So with that said, remember, thumb in the correct place, ukulele held with your forearm. We're going to use finger number 3 on the A string, 3rd fret. So let's count up. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to take, and we're going to do a lesson tomorrow on strumming. I just wanted to get you guys to play a chord. For right now, you can use your thumb or you can use any of your other fingers. And I just want you to go straight down the strings in a moment. Don't do it yet. We're going to do it together. We're going to celebrate our success because we are awesome. So here we go. I'm going to count to, remember how we said we do this? 1, 2, ready, go, and we'll start. We're going to do this together. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Woo! We played our first chord. Let's do it again, and you got to work on your rock and roll face. You saw me do it. It's like, I want to see your best rock and roll face. In fact, ask your parents today when you do this chord to take a picture and send it to me. I want to see, because I don't get to see your faces. Send me a picture of your best rock and roll face when you play that C chord. And I'll be looking to see if that thumb's in the right place and if you're using finger number 3. So here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Let's do it again. 1, 2, ready, go. Oh, you guys are so amazing. So amazing. All right, guys. That's it for today. Here's what I want you to practice. Make sure you go back. If you're still having trouble with tuning, make sure you get that tuning down. That should be perfect. And then go ahead and start working on that new C chord. Very simple. Just count yourself in. Go 1, 2, ready, go, and then strum. Make sure that you send me a picture. Get your parents to take a picture or even a video. Whatever you guys want. Just know, fair warning, that the video or picture may be posted on Facebook. So make sure your parents are okay with that before you get their permission. But I'd love to see your smiling face. Love to see your rock and roll face. All right. If you guys have any questions, you guys know how to get a hold of me. Don't forget, you can go out there to Kala Community, which is going to be very simple. You can go out there and look at Kala, and they have some cool things that you can get, some free things. And again, you guys have been great today. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow at 11 a.m. where we're going to work on the chord again and possibly add a second one. Ain't that cool? And just a reminder, if you guys would like to, if you'd like to support me, you can most definitely go out to paypal.me/James Branham or Venmo. My ID is James Dean Rocks. And I will see you guys tomorrow at 11 a.m. Peace out.